one and all, to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. And yes, folks, how dare you make SummerSlam a 2-night event? I am your king of extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. And folks, yes, we are here to talk about the outrage, the skullduggery that is SummerSlam, the 2-night event. Now, folks, I am Phil KOE of KOE Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter, and I am joined this morning by my indomitable broadcast partner and apparently Greta Thunberg's biggest fan, the one, the only,
the 17-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, your blend master of ceremonies himself, Tony fucking G. We are here early Saturday, August the 2nd, 2025, to talk about a travesty, and that is SummerSlam becoming a 2-day event. We're going to preview and predict this thing, and we're going to get through it as quickly as we can. There's a lot to go over, and yeah, we're this is where we're at, folks. We've got a 2-night WrestleMania and a 2-night SummerSlam. Like, if we ever get to a point where WrestleMania is like 4 nights and Backlash is 2 nights, like, come on. Fuck, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, but we're going to get through it.
If they could get away with it, Monday Night Raw would be 2 nights.
That's true.
Okay, like, let's be frank. Like, you already know WrestleMania is going to be 3 nights within 5 years, because think about it. They've got Raw WrestleMania, SmackDown WrestleMania, then WrestleMania.
Then WrestleMania again.
Well, I mean, regular WrestleMania is 2 nights, so you just as well, tone it. Yeah, so that's the trend in which that's going, where it's eating up more and more time. And I'm wondering what the ringside ticket prices are for SummerSlam versus WrestleMania, because WrestleMania is insane. It's now like almost like 30 or 40 grand for ringside seats at WrestleMania. So it's no longer accessible to most human beings, or most us mere mortals.
Yeah,
but that's where it's at now. So I really wonder what it's going to be at SummerSlam. But Tony,
I'd like to know just how hard Green Shirt Guy had to sell his soul.
I wonder if, like, it was one of those Stone Cold hits somebody with an ATF type situations. It's like, all right, we'll give you ringside tickets for every event you show up to for the rest of your life. Thinking Vince McMahon's like, he'll grow tired of it after 10, 15 events. Nope. This guy's like, I'm getting every penny out of it. Now, you got to give him credit. He was the only guy that was at WrestleMania COVID.
He did show up. He made it. You gotta appreciate the guy's moxie.
You gotta give the guy points. But without further ado, Tony, what's gonna kick off night 1 of SummerSlam?
I don't know.
I hate the 2-night events so badly. I mean,
I do too.
We have Raw, and that's just Tony's shirt.
It's SummerSlam. It's the biggest party of the summer. You gotta feel festive.
Well,
right?
I mean, if there's Raw, then Wednesday you have to have Sis Goomba.
Okay.
So 3 nights of Raw, Tony.
Good Lord. All right, folks, you know the drill by now. Surely we're going to preview.
You would call that welcome to Raw.
Okay.
Raw, Sis
We're done now.
Goomba.
We're done now. You're done now. You're done.
Oh.
Stop it. Okay, you know the drill by now. We're going to preview the matches the best we can. We're going to predict the matches, and whoever gets the most right at the end of that, once the show has concluded, will be the champion. I'm looking to retain my legendary 17th title reign as we move.
Phil KOE is going to be the champion.
All right.
Well, let's get into the first match, sir.
All right, we're going to start here. I don't know what the order is going to be, and I'm not even going to pretend to try to know what that might even be. If I can find the actual correct outline. Where'd you go? There it is. Okay, found it. So we've got Tiffy Stratton
versus
Jade
Jade
Cargill.
Cargill.
This could go a couple of ways. We've got Tiffany as the champion, and she is defending against upstart still somehow Jade Cargill. Tiffany has become very, very popular amongst the fan base. She started as a heel, and they kind of turned her face-ish. Jade's popular in her own right, but she still needs a little help being carried. And is this going to be a clash of styles? I'm kind of worried that this could be not very good. So I really don't know which way are they looking to spice things up and put the belt on Jade? Are they going to stay with not the tried and true, but the current vibe in Tiffany? So I don't know. What are you thinking on this one, Phil?
Regardless of who wins this match, Tiffany is going to be a little careful considering she had to have, her teeth reconstructed after WrestleMania. So, I'm suspecting, honestly, between you and me, I'm going Jade Cargill because she's an upcoming star. She's got the look that they want. She checks all the boxes that any corporate boardroom would want, and she's like the only person on the female roster that hasn't had at least 6 to 8 championship title reigns yet. So, I mean, just as well, pass that baseball card around one more time. Because the title belts of the women's division are literally, they're just baseball cards that the girls all trade back and forth with each other. I have to give credit. They have somehow found a way to keep them in good rotation while simultaneously keeping them meaningless. That's actually quite well done.
So with this one, I think it's the win felt big for her against Charlotte, and I don't know that they've been able to maintain the momentum since then. So I'm kind of thinking they might look to shake things up because she does better as a true heel. And she's not been that since she's had the belt with the win over Charlotte and all that. So I think they're going to try to look to return to form. And I would almost expect something to happen with Bianca looking to get back in the title picture, but that I don't see that happening with Tiffany. I think that's going to happen with Jade. So I'm also going with Jade to win her first singles world championship in WWE here. So I agree, Jade Cargill.
Yep. And despite that, she's still been a women's tag champion.
Oh, yay, me too.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's move down to this. Is this even
Roman
the right
Reigns?
night? Hang on. I don't even know if this is the right night. I'm trying to do this night by night, and it's kind of a crapshoot on which is where. So let's just go. Yeah, fuck it.
Yep.
I'm trying to go down my line, so just deal with it for a sec. Here we go. WWE's website. They list all the matches for God's sake, but they don't make the order very good. Got to tell you, folks. Good Lord. I apologize. I had it set up nicely, and now it's all a disaster. Here you go. Let's just go there. Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. All right. This one is a thrown together. Just we need these guys to do something because we want to continue to do something with these. And Sammy's always going to be over with the crowd. Kross has somehow managed to kind of fall back into the good graces of the fans, so they had to do something with him. And this makes sense, and I think this will actually be pretty surprisingly decent because I like both guys involved. So, but there's no repercussions for this match. There's no title on the line somehow.
Oh, there's a repercussion, Tony. If Kross wins, Zayn has to say the words "Kross was right," and if Zayn wins, Kross has to say "I was wrong about Zayn." I mean, with stakes like these, Tony, who needs storytelling?
Right? Yeah, it's pretty big. That said, I'm going to go Sami Zayn because of course it is. Has to be, right?
I'm going to go with Kross.
Really? Okay.
I think Zayn's going to have to say Kross was right.
Okay.
Tony, I can't think of any bigger stakes that are going to be on the show tonight. So, I mean, we could just wrap up the review right now. I mean,
well, if you want to, I think you're right. 2 matches in, that's fine.
That's all right. But yeah, let's get to the next one. We got a couple of picks. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll, Judgment Day versus Charlotte.
No. You're Phil. Why are you trying? Phil, why are you trying to read the tiny text?
Well, I'm just going over the ones for night one, but oh goody, oh yay, Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Tony. What's your favorite Jelly Roll song?
The one where he's sad.
So every
all
song.
of them, yeah, all of them.
Also, we need to normalize ostracizing people with face tattoos. It sends the wrong message to children that you have any chance of being successful at all with a face tattoo. So we need to normalize completely ostracizing and pushing out from public life in any way people with face tattoos. So because of that, as much as I want to go with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll because it would be the big happy moment of SummerSlam, on principle, I'm going Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul.
As much as I would like to pick Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul, and I would, believe you me.
Oh, I know you would, T.
I'm going to have to go with Randy and Jelly because why would they even do this if Jelly Roll's not going to pin fucking Logan Paul? Because you know that's how this is going to go down. I'm sorry. That's just how it's going to go down.
Yeah, but I just don't want to even give a moment of public credit to anyone with facial tattoos of any kind. So, I'm sorry. Just the children need to know that you're not going to be able to sell insurance with a spider tattooed on your face. Okay.
Trey's favorite Jelly Roll song is the one by CCR.
Okay. All right. So let's move on from this social media farce.
The women's, I don't fucking know if we're on the right night anymore. I don't care because their website sucks.
But
women's tag team championship: Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And it really doesn't matter what I say.
Who cares? Well, yeah, it's Peter Griffin. Who cares? It's the women's tag team championships. Nobody cares about those belts. Not even the current women tag team champions. Okay, so let's go with the stars, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, because why not?
Okay, we're not really previewing this match. Phil just said, fuck this. Yeah, I'm going with Charlotte and Alexa. Thanks for that, Phil. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. Is there any division that's been given less care than the women's tag team division?
Do you have time? Because I could name a lot.
7 title was given more prestige, more time, and better treatment. Okay? Yeah.
205 Live in the Cruiserweight Championship entered the chat, Phil.
Gerald Briscoe was a 24/7 show. No, we actually saw the 205 Live. Actually, was a pretty good show when we actually watched it.
Yeah, when was the last time you watched that, Phil?
When we were there live.
That's right. Yeah,
when
there
we were
you go.
There live.
Then shut the fuck up.
Still better.
There you go. We're just gonna go in the order the website has it because fuck it at this point. Christ.
This is
Roman Reigns. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is one I want to see. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Like Jim Cornette said, I would go watch Braun Breaker if he was reading a newspaper on a park bench. Okay, like just anything this guy's doing, I'm interested. And this one, okay, Bronson Reed. He's always going to be the guy that helps the people that sell the tickets. He's never going to be the guy that sells the tickets. Braun Breaker is going to be the guy that sells the tickets here real shortly. The question is this the moment for him to topple Roman?
So here's the deal. You've got Paul Heyman's guys, Braun and Bronson, without Seth. Seth is potentially injured for a little while or a long while, or maybe it's a work, but probably not. And you've got two former recent champions in Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. Actually, not that recent for Roman now that you think about it. But I mean, everybody associates the title with him. He's about as main event as it gets at this point. So can they afford a loss here, being former world champions? But can Paul Heyman's guys, without Seth Rollins right now, afford a loss right now? And it really kind of depends on the direction, because you really don't want to see Braun Breaker take a loss here, even if he's not getting pinned. And it really doesn't feel right if a Roman Reigns takes a pin here, So either way, it's going to be Jey Uso or Bronson Reed who take the pin here. You know that for sure. That being said, who's going to be okay eating the loss as a team, and who's it going to help more getting the win as a team? So what do you got here?
As much as I want to take Braun Breaker, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso don't have face tattoos, so I am going to go with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso.
Okay, that's
like
great
now
pick there, Phil.
I'm going with what it's got to be them, and that's what's gonna catalyze the feud of a one-on-one Braun Breaker Roman Reigns feud.
Okay. I'm actually going to go with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, because I think they need something to catapult them back into relevancy without Seth Rollins, because the direction of the show kind of hinged on him, and they're trying their best without him and his presence to push Braun Breaker up the card. And getting a win here, pinning a former champion in Jey Uso recently, I think that helps. So I think it's going to be Braun Breaker pinning Jey Uso to get the W here. That's
Braun
what I'm
Breaker's
going
to get a win over the guy who was the actual former Intercontinental Champion.
Okay, we already talked about Jade and Tiffany.
All right.
Let's just go with this.
The Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus CM Punk.
No, it's not. It's the World Heavyweight Championship. Sure. Gunther, the champion, versus CM Punk, the challenger. So I'm excited for this one. I think overall, this is going to be a bit of a slugfest, and psychologically will be the best match of the entire two-night event. Hands down.
Yeah.
For sure.
Punk is Mr. Night One main event. And he's... I suspect, truth be told, this is going to be a pretty brutal match, but they need to give that World Heavyweight Championship belt some actual credibility. So in reality, Punk is going to be there to put the belt over for the next 6 months. And so I see CM Punk walking away with the W here, because Gunther's a great champion. He just needs to be the actual champion. This belt is a consolation prize, is a second place prize. So Punk needs to put it over, and he needs to basically give it the shine that it really needs of having an actual legend hold it for a while.
Well, I think the belt itself has pretty much been irrelevant if the person holding it is not Gunther. He's the one bringing legitimacy to the belt. I think that has been the case in both of his reigns. It's not like Jey Uso did any favors, and it's not like it felt big when Seth Rollins had it. When Gunther has the belt, it actually feels like it means something. And the fact that Goldberg retired vying for it, that did add a little bit of credibility and some big match feel to it. And now you've got CM Punk at the second biggest show of the year challenging for it on the main stage. Like, this does feel big for the belt, for Gunther, for him. That being said, I actually also have CM Punk, because it will feel more. I don't know. It feels like the right time, because since he's come back, he's been so close every time to getting a world title, and it's been just short. And right now they can't, like you would say, the real world title, which it is kind of tied up right now. And Punk's not in the mix for that, but he could be in the mix for this, and I think this would be fine to put the belt on him here. And I don't know that they would even have to continue this feud past this. They can do some different things, and I think they will. But yeah, I think Punk's going to walk away with the W here and finally get that title reign that he's been chasing since he's come back.
Yeah, and like I said, he will give the belt some credibility that it desperately needs. So, but that is night one. We move on to
Sure it
night
is.
two.
We don't know if it is, Phil. Jesus Christ, this is such a clusterfuck.
Well, no, according to my Wikipedia here,
yeah, I'm sure that's never been wrong. Let's go here. Intercontinental Championship, the champ,
whatever.
Dirty Dom versus your favorite and mine, AJ Styles. This should be interesting to say the least. I'm actually intrigued how they're going to go about this. Like, Dominic has kind of been a force in terms of you never thought this guy was going to get over. And now he is just so undeniably over. It's crazy. And you're starting to see what could truly be, 5 years down the line. And he's got so much more credibility now. He feels legitimate now. And it's not like he's an imposing force. It's just he's an undeniable presence. And if they can continue that momentum, this is a perfect opponent.
He makes
for
Brock
him and
Lesnar
AJ
shake in
Styles.
his boots with his form. Are you kidding me, T?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. But AJ Styles, in the twilight of his career, this is going to be a really interesting matchup. So I'm pretty
twilight
excited for this
again. Yeah, he said the last contract was going to be the last one, but then they offered him so much money.
Yeah.
Let's extend that maybe another year or two. Because I think next year is going to be AJ's last year. This year is Cena's last year. Winky face. Next year is allegedly AJ Styles' last year, unless they just pay him so much money he can't say no. But this, I don't think Styles really needs another intercontinental title run to really just like seal his career and everything. I think this is Dominic getting a much needed win over a legend in a convincing way. I think Dominic's actually gonna, as clean as Dominic can, win this match. Like, I understand that's kind of I had to add that qualifier. As clean as Dominic is capable of being Eddie Guerrero's son.
I would love to pick AJ Styles here, but I obviously can't. I think, like I said, Dominic's got too much momentum right now. You don't want to screw that. Not that he needs a belt to validate him, but I don't think that's going to be the feather in the cap for AJ Styles, is getting another intercontinental title run. And the belt hasn't felt meaningful, save for that Gunther run again, since they changed the design to this horrible design that it's currently enduring. So yeah, I'm going with Dom.
We're starting to exit the age of ugly belts, but I have the feeling that the Intercontinental title is going to be the last one to get the change it needs. But oh my, and we got ourselves some family rivalry here.
So yeah, we've got a steel cage match. U.S. champion Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. This one should be, if Gunther's match isn't hard hitting enough for you, here you go.
Like, steel cage, Solo and Fatu. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what's the most surprising thing about this match to me?
What's that?
Solo Sikoa is U.S. champion. That would imply that he's wrestled.
He's.
I mean, like, whoa, wait. This guy actually wrestled rather than just interfering in one of the Romans or Usos matches? Whoa.
Well, he's got the belt. He got it from Fatu. Is Fatu going to get it back? That's the question.
Well, considering Fatu has way more in-ring experience than Solo Sikoa, I'm going to give this one to Jacob Fatu.
Fair. Okay.
Because he's had like 3 or 4 matches on television, T. I'm sorry, I'm being a smart ass here, but
boy, you're just coming in with hard hitting commentary here, Phil.
Sorry, I can't help myself. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Fatu. I see him jumping off the cage, doing something crazy, because, well, now everybody has to jump off the cage, T. Like,
well, if that's the case, I think him jumping off the cage is going to be the downfall that leads to Sikoa retaining.
Oh,
because I think that's got to be Because that's the only, because I think he's going to retain, but it's got to be in a way that leaves everybody like, oh, if he would have just not done that, he clearly would have, monkey stomped poor Solo into the ground. Like, there's no way. And it should be Fatu. It should be, but he had the belt. Solo got it from him, and I don't know. This feels like a Solo win for some reason.
Okay, because like when we were mentioning he's going to jump off the cage, I remember it was a joke my brother used to tell about the tail end of the Attitude Era. It's like Vince McMahon's entire business strategy is, all right, we're going to build this thing and someone's going to jump off of it. Like that was pretty much the business.
You got it
plan.
in, Phil. You got it in.
I got it in.
Women's Intercontinental Championship.
No DQ, which means
Becky versus Lyra.
Lazy booking, no DQ. But actually, I'm going to give this one a little more credit because these two girls actually put together some pretty good matches when they're given the chance. So I'm going to. This will definitely be the best women's match of the weekend. This one. I'm going to go ahead and go. They're going to keep it on Betty.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think. I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Like, when she come in and they tried to hot shot her, like Lyra had some momentum, but it's the whole presentation. Like, she's a good wrestler, don't get me wrong, but the presentation, her entrance is just, it's distracting. And I'm sorry, but that name has got to go. It just does. Like, none of that screams champion to me or main
Lyra
event.
Valkyria.
Like, it doesn't roll off the tongue at all. It does not pass the name check. Like, it would be great if they did some kind of injury angle and just brought her back in like 3 months with a new fucking look and name. I'm sorry, but this is not.
I always think of the Tom Cruise movie Valkyrie, and I'm thinking like, is there like some sort of like Nazi connection here or something? Like,
I know,
is that what they're going for? Like
the whole vibe. I don't get it. I don't get it.
So yeah, I've never been a fan of the name, but Lyra can work. She can go, but I'm guessing this is give fans a feel-good moment with Betty holding the belt. So we're going with Betty.
All right, here's this disaster. I don't give two flying fucks about this. I just don't.
I'm predicting, Tony. We've actually my prediction is a team you and I have actually seen live in person. DIY. Johnny Saneface and Tommaso Ciampa are going to walk away with the W from the 6-pack TLC match for the WWE Tag Team titles.
Okay, so the people in the match, Phil.
Oh, good Lord! Do we have enough time to do that?
I'm gonna try if you'd let me. Jesus, this is a disaster. Like.
All right, while you list this off, I'm going to go watch the Crow saga.
You're making this take so long, Phil. I'm trying to get in my head here to read off these fucking names. You keep distracting me. The Wyatt Six, Braxium, #DIY, the Street Profits, Andrade and Rey Fenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns. How many syllables can we fit into a fucking match? Okay, so. Holy crap. Just looking at that, wow. I'm going to go with Andrade and Rey Fenix.
Okay.
Because fuck it.
This
I don't
match
have a good
will
reason.
Certainly be present.
I don't care. Like, there's 12 people in this fucking thing. So you're going to have 9 people laying around.
Yep.
Like laying around under ladders and tables. While fucking 2 or 3 people do spots, and then they'll fall down, and then like there's no, come on, like even the OG TLCs with 6 guys in it got busy as fuck, and there's a lot of laying around. This is going to be a disaster. Like somebody's going to have to fall down and take a nap because of a headlock at one point. I just, as 2 guys who grew up on the impetus of the TLC match type. In that entire psyche of match, I've seen it, and it was better because there was still some psychology to it, and it felt special because it was once or twice a year, not every fucking week, see AEW. But I digress. This is just trying to get so many more people on the show. There's no story here. There's no future here. It's just we don't know what to do with the tag belts, and we actually have a bunch of tag teams for once. So here you go. Go get injured.
A handful of them seem like they were just thrown together, but
a handful, like all but like one,
like your pick even.
God,
like just like last minute.
This is not
lazy book, but now don't get me wrong, it'll be fun to watch. But it will. It'll be the Cirque du Soleil match.
Yeah, it's very much so. And here's one that confuses the bejesus out of me, Phil. This I don't get. I don't get this. All right, first off, no. Let me get this out because this is annoying to me. Naomi's a champ. Good for her. She's found a newfound lease on her run. Like, she has not felt this important since she was actually a heel before the whole glow thing. And I hated that entire run. Good for her finding her roots again as a heel and getting a title run. Seriously, good for her. Big fan of Rhea Ripley. Think she's great. And I think it's great when she chases the belt. And I don't hate Io Sky by any means. She can work her ass off. But why is it every time we get a potential great one-on-one match for Rhea Ripley, we have to shoehorn Io Sky into the fucking match? Because we had the chance for Bianca Rhea at WrestleMania, but nope, we got to shoehorn Io in, and she walks away with the win. So is that going to happen here again?
No, I think this is just a reason to put the belt on Rhea, but also somewhat keep Naomi strong. So Io's going to be eating the pin.
So you got Rhea then. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I actually think Naomi's going to walk away with the belt.
Naomi?
Yep.
Huh.
I think so because she just got it, and I think it's too soon to take it off of her. And I don't think a triple threat makes this feel like she's a transitional champion. I think this gives her an out to keep the belt as a heel. So I think that Rhea's going to have it close to this. Is what's going to happen. It's going to be Rhea's about to finally overcome that mountain that is Io Sky because she cannot pin this woman. She cannot beat her. She's about to do it. Naomi comes in, tosses her out of the ring with something, and pins Io and steals Rhea's win and keeps the belt.
Potentially, I think it's going to be the other way around, and Rhea's going to get the W, though. So that's that.
If Rhea's going to beat Io, it needs to be one-on-one because she's never done it. So triple threat to me doesn't feel like the way to do it.
You might have a way. You might have an argument there, but I'm sticking with Rhea.
Okay. All right.
And that
folks, we finally made it.
Looks
Holy
like
crap.
We made it. The undisputed WWE champion, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in a fight on the streets. So they're not even going to make it to the ring, Tony.
Okay, so we got a lot to unpack here, and we're going to do it quickly. The John Cena heel turn has been an utter fucking disaster. Like, when it happened, it was a monumental moment. It felt huge. And then The Rock somehow managed to fucking ruin it because he just had to insert himself into it, and then he vanished. We had to put Travis Scott in there, and that was a disaster until we brought him back, and it was an even bigger disaster at WrestleMania, and it made the main event of two-night WrestleMania feel like shit. And then he's gone now, and he's not coming back, so it was all for nothing. And we've got a heel Cena that doesn't feel like a heel because the crowd's cheering him. And we've got former champ Cody vying for another shot at John Cena to get the belt back. So
it's like
in the rematch,
crowd refuses to react to Cena the way that he would prefer them to react.
Yeah, it's like, unreal. It's like it's almost happened
when before. He was a face for all those years. John Cena sucks, and now they cheer him when he's like giving people low blows.
They can't win. So we've got the second match in this series. Is this going to be the end? Is Cody going to get the belt back and end this John Cena heel debacle? Or is John Cena going to continue to carry the belt into his retirement?
Me personally, going to give a spoiler. John Cena's absolutely walking away with the W in this match. It's going to be
I
from
agree.
dastardly heel ways, but he's going to hold on to that belt until December. And you're going to be like, oh no, is Cena going to retire with the belt? And then at the very last opportunity to get the belt off of him, Cody Rhodes or maybe Randy Orton or somebody's going to swoop in at the last minute, get the belt off of him, and save the WWE Championship for Grandma and Apple Pie.
So I think, I agree. John Cena's going to walk away with the belt. They teased the face turn on SmackDown where he's like, "No, screw it. I'm a good guy again. You're going to get the true match that you didn't get at WrestleMania. We're going to get in a street fight. And that's what you wanted, Cody. So we're going to find out who the better." Like doing the whole John Cena babyface thing. Like, okay. And that's obviously a ploy. He's going to heal it up. We're going to have a new alliance. Somebody's going to help him win. It's a street fight. Obviously, there's going to be some fuckery. Somebody's going to get involved. Or Cody's going to find out who his new feud is moving forward. And that'll be the stand-in until we have the third match, because I think eventually it's got to come back around again. John Cena, Cody Rhodes 3, and Cody finally slays the dragon, because it's better when he's chasing the belt. It just is. I mean, we saw for a year, he's not a bad champ, but it just feels better when he's going for it rather than trying to hold on to it. He's not Hulk Hogan. Nobody's Hulk Hogan.
Well, when he holds the belt, he feels like, hi, everyone. I am the boardroom champion. I'm the person that they actually did crowd testing to see who would be the just best prototypical champion. And that's me, your corporate champion. Like he feels like a
truly, yeah, I'm
he
truly
does feel like a
excited.
corporate mascot. You know what I mean? Like
I would be truly excited if he actually committed to a heel run, like a true Cody Rhodes heel run with the belt, with Brandy just being a total bitch. Like that would be some real good
he's
stuff.
already got the Homelander outfit.
Yeah, I know. Like it's so over the top and in your face that if you didn't know better, you'd swear he's a dick heel.
It's kind of like Kurt Angle when he first showed up. Like, I'm an Olympic gold medalist, and you.
It's
need
exactly
to
what it
respect
should
me.
be like. But he's not playing into it. He's still trying to be like, no, but everybody loves it when I'm so up my own ass.
Focus group. That was the word I was looking for.
Focus
Cody Rhodes
group,
is the
yeah.
focus group champion. Okay. It's like, well, we've gone over and he appeals to the most demographics within the professional wrestling community.
Well, one thing's for sure on this match, though, it's going to be better than the WrestleMania match, because that fell so flat. It was so flat.
So wait. You're saying in this match we're gonna get 2 Travis Scott interferences?
No Travis Scott interferences. No Travis Scott ever again. Thank God. And you're not going to see The Rock again. Not until we're like 2 months out from WrestleMania, and then he might start sniffing around like he's marking his territory again. Fucking up the actual plans to insert himself into it. So yeah, be ready for that for third or fourth fucking year in a row.
Correct. But well, T, as I'm known to say around here, anything else you need to say?
No, join us back here. We're going to try to come back as quickly as possible after SummerSlam is concluded. I don't know if we can, if we're both available, maybe we can jump on while the show concludes tomorrow and get everybody caught up and watch the main event with you guys. At least that could be a thing.
Well, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us here at the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast for our previews and predictions of the party of the summer, SummerSlam. I am your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, one handsome man if I do say so myself. And I can't wait to see you right back here at the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. I am signing off, handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner. God bless every last one of you. Tony, take it away.
Quite simply put, folks, party of the summer. Be here or be square. Come back and we'll talk about it. I'm Tony G. We'll catch you for the post of SummerSlam. See you then.
and see if it just smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive. El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.